Hi guys, and welcome back to Anno 2205. The latest and the last expansion for the game has just been released earlier on this week. So let's go ahead and have a look at it. It is called the Orbit expansion. So we had the Tundra, which was quite interesting. I do have a couple of episodes of that up on the channel, but they're all private videos. I haven't actually released them because I've just been way too busy to be recording, unfortunately, but I do make the occasional live stream. That's when I seem to be able to make videos. So I do live stream instead of making videos, but hopefully that'll change, but never seems to be the case. So I've brought the game back up again. I'll give you guys the short story as to why I didn't continue on with the Let's Play as we progress, but let's go ahead and actually start playing because that's what I'm most excited about. So pretty much the reason I wasn't able to continue on with the Let's Plays because Ubisoft were very grateful to me or very kind to me, and I was grateful for the fact that they gave me a review copy of Anno, but unfortunately the review copy had a 30-day, review time limit to it, so they didn't give me a retail copy, a release copy for it, so they said they'll change that, but I ended up buying the game anyway because I want to support the developers. Of course, I've wasted or spent, it's not really a waste, I've spent so much time playing this game. So let's go over into here, which is one of the islands that I've really built up on. The game looks just as stunning as always. We are running out of quite a few different things, such as quantum computers. Hopefully our guys won't be complaining too much, but I have a feeling that they will be. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, they are already complaining. Well, I guess it's 2/3 pretty much, or 3/4 of the way full, so they shouldn't be complaining too much. And it seems like we are still gaining people. So as long as we're not losing anyone, I'm a happy chappy. So the Tundra DLC added, let's see, yes, I think the Kingate Protectorate, as well as Vanha Plains, which I have started exploring. Actually, no, it was just Vanha Plains, sorry. That was a lie. It was just Vanha Plains, and I've started to build up on that. There's a couple of videos that I did mention up of that. We will release them hopefully soon, but if they never come, then I do apologize. So the Orbit DLC is over here, the Arsenal Orbital Station. This sector is currently under construction, so what we need to do is come up over, I'm pretty sure, to any of our islands. Ooh, we've got a nice little rainbow as well. I'm pretty sure that's new as well, this rainbow. There's a whole new like share market system to the game as well, which we can have a look at a little bit later on. But at the moment though, let's go over to an island where the game's not going to lag up too much, which is probably just this one. The game lags up very, very much though, which is unfortunate. But we have over here we go, the tutorial. Only the brightest. I am Adam, your artificial data amalgamation messenger. My mainframe has been brought into orbit. Opening an astronaut training facility is advisable. Build a training center in any region. So they've given us the new ability to build the Biology Institute Training Center. Trains astronauts and send them to your orbital station. And it seems like that is very cheap. I'm not quite sure though what this area does. So I'm assuming it takes the population within a range and only those guys are able to be astronauts, which, well, that would be a surprise if that is the case. But I think what I'm going to have to do is probably destroy some of these buildings just for now. I mean, we'll have to go ahead and have a look at what they want us to do later on. But that should make everyone still happy, which it seems like it has. And, oh no, apart from me. Okay, I'm the poor sucker that's not happy at the moment. Where else can I place something like this? Surely we've got some section on the island that we can exploit, but it seems like, jeez. How about I actually just place the building? Okay, that's going to be a good idea. Just place the building and then worry about it later. So, wow, okay, they definitely don't give us much space at all. I've pretty much exploited all the space that I can get. I mean, of course, as you can see, my building placement, my building Tetris is not up to par. But it is what it is. I'm very surprised at this rainbow. Anyways. Alright, so I mean, I'll probably have to just destroy these scrub little buildings over here. And that means I'm also going to have to destroy this road, which they will complain a little bit. That's right, though. And now, if I go here, hopefully that will make everyone happy, including me. Yes.
Launch preparations complete. Shuttle awaits your confirmation.
Okay, so
is needed.
now we need to recruit and train astronauts. So it does seem like the people in this range are going to be coming up into space. Now, one of the things in the 1.7 update is that trees, after you've deleted buildings where they used to be, trees pop up. I think that's something new as well. There's been some changes. I mean, there's some disasters now, I think, that happen as well, which is something a little bit different. We can actually read about it here. Well, also, there's a next resupply flights. So resupply flights to the station launch after a training period.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Wow, so surrounding residences determine the effectiveness of this building. So we're only at 60% at the moment because it's not all that populous, which is a damn shame. Okay. Well, actually we can... Here we go. I was thinking we've definitely got like some more areas with lots of people around. So it'll probably have to be around here, actually. You know what? Let me have a look. Let me have a look at what I can muster about over here. So what do I need to do? No appropriate workshops on the orbital station. So how do we wait? I guess I just have to wait it out. Okay. Maybe if I have more people, the effectiveness will be increased and then there'll be less time. Hopefully that's the case. In the meantime though, of course, let's continue building. I've been playing this game so much. I'm at level 70 now. And we've hit the credit limit of 7.1 at the moment. So just let's have a look at the most basic building blocks of what the people need. It seems like they're pretty happy.
How's things?
So that's good. Supposedly, one of the upgrades you can get on the space station is you can get rid of the need for meat or beef on land, which is very interesting. So beef takes up so much space on land. So hopefully that's... won't destroy, I guess, the way the game works. I don't think it will, but as you'll be able to see on which islands. One of these islands I've placed... Actually, maybe it's not over here on this actual spawn. But I've spent so much space working on beef plantations. It's crazy, or beef farms. Would make much more sense. Alright, so enough of that jibber jabber. And let's get right into the thick of things. Oh, as good old Microsoft Windows seems to like to annoy us. Thankfully, it's not like a Windows 10 update or anything that they're trying to force upon us. Alright, so that was good. And what I'm going to do is just destroy this. And then I'll quickly go ahead and do what I can. Let's see. Delete this. And then back into building these big houses. Because obviously they carry the most people, or can contain the most people. What we'll do though is... Alright, something like so. Makes me happy. There we go. What I will have to do as well is just keep on upgrading these houses though. And just keep on building more and more. That's pretty much what the game is at this stage. Just making things as efficient as you possibly can. Just concentrating on what you're doing and try not to mess up too much. But it seems like we're doing fairly well at the moment. Keep on upgrading these houses.
You rock. You totally rock.
Thank you. Look at the amount of vitamin drinks that we're creating. Quite the large amount. Neuro implants were still good with them, so that's fantastic.
Didn't expect the management to show up. Please come in.
Oh, okay. So we will start losing on organic food, so I need to work on that. Everything else, though, is fantastic, so might as well just upgrade these houses too.
Suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
And now these guys need a little bit more, well, luxury food and all of that stuff. So I think I'm going to let them be for the moment. Let's see how... What's over here?
Good of you to drop by. Say, I got a little
Ah,
something.
this is the regional thing that we can work on. So over here, so I guess if you guys can remember over in Maybrook Basin, I think it was called, what was it called? Walbrook Basin, sorry. In Walbrook Basin, we had those 3 dams which we had to work on, where, as you can see, where the openings between the islands is, or are. So we had dams, and that created a lot of electricity for us. Over here, the grand, I guess, project that we work on over here are some ornaments, which I haven't really focused on too much. So in the meantime, though, it seems like it's still a waiting game. Let's have a look at how this is going to look. Very nice, very nice. It's all coming together nicely. You know what would be a great idea? If I upgraded these houses within the vicinity of this guy, of this building. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just build up these houses that I've destroyed, unfortunately for them. There we go. And we'll just increase the amount that we have here, and now we'll be able to upgrade a couple more. That should put us in a good position. Now, what is the range over here? Okay. So I want to be as efficient as possible. And what I will do... Actually, oh, no.
Motivation.
Move this guy here. There we go. I think we'll have to delete this house. Alright, so unfortunately it's taking a little bit longer than we had anticipated with the Biology Institute. I think that's how many astronauts we've got. Ah, yes, that's what it is. Okay, so astronauts will be sent to the orbital station with the next resupply flight. And we've got 2.5 minutes left of that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just keep upgrading these houses, I guess. As much as I'm able to anyway. And over here. And then we'll build a road here, and then we'll be able to sneak in a house or two. No, just one more. Okay. Then we'll go back to upgrading. There we go.
How couldn't I want to work for you?
Now, thankfully, we haven't exactly run out of vitamin drinks or anything just yet, but the organic food will be a problem. We are starting to run out of it. Hopefully, we can fix that up quickly. Here we go. Now we're at 68.
Thank you.
If I bring this guy here. There we go. So, as I keep on mentioning, it's all about efficiency here. Are we going to be able to squeeze a road in here? We are indeed. Beautiful. And there we go. And hopefully we'll be able to squeeze something in here. Oh, just one. Okay. That'll have to do. Don't think that... Oh, actually, that will work. Okay. That's good stuff. So I'll be able to be a little bit more efficient and upgrade a couple more houses, which is always important. And then we'll have to fix this up a little bit, I say. So let's have a think. How can we do that? Well, that'll do.
transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Okay, so I need to create some more IntelliWare. Now that has been a problem for me for quite a little while, so we'll have to figure it out. There we go. We're becoming much more efficient here. And I think this is the last little section.
Next,
Here we go.
orbital station ready for your arrival.
Fantastic. So,
Step initiated.
oh, hello. Off goes the rocket. If only we could go in postcard view.
Unfulfilled demand for
Where'd it go? It disappeared. Oh, no. Is there another one? Nope. That's really cool, though. Very futuristic. Alright. So, let's put our helmet on. And preparations for your arrival are complete. My physical representation is ready to greet you. Please do not be put off by it. So, open up the strategy menu. Or strategic menu. And let's head
nothing
over
on
into the
fire
station.
or exploding at the moment.
Alright. So your own orbital station has been registered, with Adam's mainframe acting as its command center. The station can be expanded to optimize your productions across the Earth and Moon. So we've got the DLC, and well, this is what you pay pretty much $12 for, I think, if you buy it outright without the season pass. And required astronauts, 1, and we've got 15 on the station. So okay. Let's have a look at what in the world is going to happen. So it's just the one little area that we unlock, as well as Venhar Plains with the Tundra expansion. So that kind of is unfortunate, but
Welcome
this will
to your
no doubt look really
orbital
cool.
Station. You are free to expand it in order to pursue scientific research only possible in Zero G. Enjoy your stay. I'll be on standby to advise you. Take note, the station can be expanded to pursue various types of research. A follow-up is needed.
Alright, so construct an industry workshop, and I'm assuming
Please
that's
consult your assignment list in case of memory lapses.
in case of memory lapses. Don't worry, I suffer from many of those. Very cool. You can't really tell where, I guess it's Anno is not really based on the real world. You can't really tell where above the world we are. That is super cool though. Very, very nice. Very different. I can't believe how smooth it actually runs as well. I almost have a feeling of vertigo, like you're falling down through sky just watching it. Anyways, so we've got another group of biologists coming in a couple of minutes, which is interesting. And we've got different types of astronauts. So we've got biologists, physicists, and then engineers. Wonder if that's from the grasslands, or whatever it was called, the Arctic, and then the moon. Don't think so. But where do we construct
Consult your
that
assignment
workshop?
list in case of memory lapses.
I guess we actually no. We might build it here. There we go. So we've got a connector. Oh, we've got the agriculture chambers. Okay, biotech complex, electronics clean room, energy cluster, and heavy industry hall. But we need an industry workshop, which is, I guess, this. So let's build one. Okay.
Working conditions met. Research now possible. Please keep your motivation up.
I'll do my best. Interesting. So I'm not quite sure how we get these orbital link kits and all of that to expand, but I'm sure it'll all be explained. Open the technology nexus, which is... Oh, we have a ship docking here.
So how
Warning, warning. Insufficient research supplies.
Oh, wow. So we need a supply over here with deep water corals and moon crops. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff. Especially the moon crops. There's going to be a lot in trading that we're going to be spending back and forth. Also interesting as to why this guy's, or this lady is so small. A bit of a graphics issue, I think. So what else can we get? We can get radiators, reduces heat of connected workshops. Okay, so I guess heat's going to be a problem. Greenhouse, jeez. So many things that we're going to have to be focusing on.
Studies show procrastination.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what they mean by the technology nexus. Let's come up over here. Does that help us out at all? Nope, not really. But what I could do is actually give them some moon crops, maybe. Let's go new transfer routes. Select goods first, so lunar. There we go, we're creating a heck of a lot of them here. So select source sector 2 over here. And how much is that going to cost us? Quite a bit, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's alright. Confirm.
New transfer route delivers.
Good to hear that it delivers. That's what we want.
Oh, welcome.
So these guys should be getting moon crops any minute. Or any second now. And these guys are generating 10 expertise. But I haven't really figured out how we open up the technology nexus. It's not here. Oh, here we go. Derp.
Please give my This provides you with an overview on all orbital research. Please choose which research projects to commission. Next step, initiated.
Okay. So now we need to focus on a technology. I can only focus on optimizing a limited amount of processes at a time. Please decide on a course of action. So we've got mutation optimizer technology, 10% increased productivity in agriculture facilities. So as you can see, this will really help us out in the long term. Like, let's see what we can get like at the end game type of stuff. More of those orbital kits, workshop kits and all. There you go, 25% fast security reduction and 5% effectivity increase for Lei Sheng insiders. Obtain 15 iridium units per minute. Okay, that's cool.
Follow-up is needed.
Okay, and now kits are in progress. Okay. So how long is this going to take us? Doesn't really say. So we can choose which way we go. We can go...
Your performance is exemplary. Your
Go
job
this way.
must entail a lot of pressure. I cannot imagine the stress you are suffering from. Looking at all those numbers,
I know.
so many buttons with just 86 billion neurons. You have my sympathies.
Aha, so now we're working on this stuff. So I see how it works. So the circular things are like what you research, or like it takes time to actually research, and then this...
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
There we go. You actually don't need to wait for it. Interesting. I think I've sort of got it. So now we can cancel that. Where's our spaceship gone? It's still there. Good to see. Oh, we've got a other satellite, a rival one.
Me? I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Not quite sure why we aren't getting any moon crops just yet. Did I not finalize that trade? I'm sure I did. Oh. Let's go back to the strategy map. Let's go routes overview. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to have problems with this stuff. What do I want to look at? Moon crops. Seems like we're doing well. Yeah, so
Renewing parameters.
not sure what the problem
What's
is.
the deal then?
Your vitals are within acceptable.
Yeah, is there something you want?
So what do we need for this? We need one physicist. Interesting. And there's going to be another rocket ship coming up in the next couple of seconds, which is great for us. And then we can like connect workshops together. Oh. Wow, okay. Well, I'm wondering what's going to happen in the next couple of, 30 seconds. Are we going to get the ship coming in or what? Oh my god. Are you serious? I got lunar lunch instead of moon crops. Typical. Typical asshole robot. Alright. Too many numbers to crunch. Alright, let's cancel that. And we need to go new transfer route. We need to go lunar. And we need to go this stuff. And wow, we need a lot of it.
Shuttle arriving according to schedule.
Alright. I want to check this out though. It's probably already arrived, hasn't it?
You came to see me?
Oh, here we go.
Expect that to be.
That's really cool.
Nothing on fire or exploding at the moment.
And here it'll say like how much more we've got in storage. So that's a waste. I definitely don't need that lunar lunch. But what that does mean is I'll have to go back to the moon. So we're going to have to go to Novikov Crater. And we're going to have to create some more moon crops. Then we'll have to go send them out to the orbital station. So there's going to be a lot of work back and forth here and there, trying to make everything as efficient as we possibly can. As you can see, we've really built up over here. Alright, so this is the lunar lunch module. This stuff is the biocatalysts, which you get in the tundra, which, as you can see, give a massive boost in production. Does take a little while to actually get working and all, but once you've got it working perfectly, it's quite the advantage that you got. Alright, so we definitely need to find more moon crops, and I definitely don't think I've got enough biocatalysts just to exploit that. No, I don't. So where else do I have more moon crops? Surely I've got another facility somewhere around. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. No, I'm sure it's down here from memory. Nope. Maybe that is all I've got. Which would be surprised that a little farm like that's just doing so much work. Well, I guess it is. That's very surprising though. It can't be right. I'm mystified, but it seems like that's the case. So let's come back up over here, and actually, you know what? We might even be able to squeeze it in here somewhere. Let's go. Offices, moon crops. You don't really need all that much space for this stuff. Why is this area blocked for?
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
Alright, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it that we can do. Although now I need some power. Although I'm pretty sure that these guys, as you can see, they're giving way too much power. There we go.
Updating transfer options.
So now I need to create a new transfer route, and we go to Lunar. Go moon crops. These guys are creating 89. Confirm.
Transfer route
Beautiful.
registered.
Now, the next thing that we need is a lot more deep water corals. So let's go do that. Make this a bit of a longer episode. I mean, it's my first one back in a while, so gotta start slowly building this channel back up. I mean, it's been a good couple of years of inconsistent uploads for a while now. Alright, so it seems like expertise is our special rare currency, I guess, that you get in the orbit. I mean, I'm not quite sure what you get in the tundra. Anyways, so over here we've got a labor shortage, which I'm pretty sure could be fixed by upgrading a couple of houses here and there.
Human resources insufficient.
Okay, I guess I just call them human resources here. Problem is, where can I place these human resources of ours? Here. That's actually perfect. Nice large spot for them. Quite a bit of it. As you can see though, we are very efficient. Inefficient.
This impairs productivity.
Alright. And that should be good, hopefully. They should have everything they need as well.
Come in.
Yeah, they're good with everything. That's fantastic. And now maybe some of these houses are able to actually be upgraded. So maybe, hopefully.
See? It's working now.
Not really.
Good. I wanted to show you my studies and...
Alright, we're doing well with people though. Although I definitely need a bit more labour over here. Just in general. Alright, so now that we've done that, we need to get to work on the deep water corals. Now, from memory, I've got it over here. There we go. Now, I've been working on this a little bit before we started recording. I got some biocatalyst modules. So, they double the production yet again. So, from 400% to 800%. That's a lot. And we've also got that here. Here and here as well. There's a lot of it. You know what? Maybe that 15... Let's see how much they actually need. Maybe that 15 is going to be enough for them. I doubt it, but you never know. Alright, so we'll go Arctic. Actually, no, they need coral. What am I thinking of this for? Alright, you know what? It will work. So, let's go here to here. Alright, let's go confirm that.
Transfer route registered.
Alright. And that should make these guys happy now. And that's what we like to hear. We've got 20 expertise now as well. So I think what most of this DLC is going to be is a bit of a waiting game.
Your vitals are within acceptable...
You came to see me? Oh, I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Okay, so generating. They can generate 100 expertise. I guess we need the artificial G-Lab, solar cells, and a greenhouse as well. Just to get rid of all the unpleasantries that they'd be creating. Okay. So, wait, can we do... Let's have a look. Connector. Oh, we can build a connector to this thing. Interesting. Wonder if it's going to be like a puzzle game, trying to make it all as efficient as possible. But for now, let's go with the greenhouse over here, which looks pretty cool. Actually, all these greenhouses. Very interesting. Very futuristic as well, of course, as you'd expect in the year 2205.
Oh, welcome.
Or maybe I need to actually dock them in, like they say.
This is a nice surprise. What?
Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do is do this. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So how may I be of service?
That gives us quite a bonus as well, which is nice. But what if we come up over here?
Then again, I see you most of the time.
Okay. So it seems like they need more greenhouses. So, and that obviously takes up the orbital link kits. Oh wow, we can build it out in a lot of ways. Interesting. So I think maybe if we build out the greenhouses like this, maybe it'll be a bit better, because that way we can join them up if we create another one of these green modules, production modules over here. If that makes any sense. Let's go with the greenhouse. I'll just build that here anyway.
Yeah. Is there something you want?
Interesting. So that lowers the temperature.
This is a nice surprise. What can I do for you?
Okay, optimal temperatures 20 to 39. So it seems like we're doing mighty fine at the moment. Alright, so we need some solar cells as well. Might as well build them out here for the moment.
So how may I be of service?
Oh, of course they got to be connected up. That's going to confuse me so much.
So how may I be of service?
Or does it need to be connected right next to it, which it seems like it does, which is interesting. There we go.
Came to see me? Oh, I didn't expect that.
R&D. offers new options.
Yeah, is...
Do you need me for a status report?
Alright, new technologies available. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that, but...
You came to see me?
So I place that there. Okay, we're doing well, I think.
You came to see
We've got the
me?
solar cells. So next up, I'll need the artificial lab, so...
Next, astronaut team. Incoming.
Artificial G-Lab. Down that goes. Now, do we pay maintenance for these things? I'd say so.
This is a nice surprise.
And that would increase the
What can I do
temperature.
for you?
That's okay, though. Seems like we're
This
doing
is
well.
a nice surprise. What can I do for you?
And we've got a lot of expertise as well. So lots of food for everyone. Alright, so how in the world do we get physicists? That is the next question. Here we go, here's a ship coming in. Not expecting any in the next shuttle. Well, how about I go back over here to Akia Flows. So I've had a couple of these problems, like in this latest update, there's a blank, as you can see, a blank little image there. Shouldn't be like that. Anyways, now over here, I might be able to Physics Institute. So if I come up over here, I wouldn't be able to build a Physics Institute, I assume. I guess that makes sense. It's just biology over here. Yep. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Interesting. I swear I built up on one of these areas here too, but I guess not. Anyways. So over here we'd be able to build the engineers. Alright. So over here I've got a lot of people that we can exploit, especially over here.
New station module ready to be docked.
So you know what? I might go ahead and delete some of these buildings here. See if anyone's complaining. I don't think so. There we go. And now we'll just have to build a couple of houses around here to fill this space up. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, we've got 100% productivity rate at the moment. Guess we've got enough people living in the vicinity. 500. Okay. That's all we need. So how long is this going to take? 7 minutes. That's great. Alright, so not long. So, I guess we'll have to do the same thing in Akia Flows, and... well, we'll probably cut the episode after that then, won't we? Don't want to go on for too long. So let's have a look. Over here is where we've got most of the people. Would make the most sense if we had it here. Although, does this actually warm people up? I don't think it would it? And it's going to eat up electricity as well. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be very brutal. Alright, well.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Let's just place that guy there now.
Congratulations. New achievement, transfer route inefficient. Cause, missing goods.
Alright, now this is going to take a lot longer. Mainly because I need a little bit more power than what we've currently got. Maybe I could buy some petrochemicals. Here we go.
Anything else you need?
That's fantastic. We bought some. So that means I'll be able to upgrade any one of these gas
Energy grid overload.
plants if I can actually find one that actually needs an upgrade. Surely there's going to be one or two that need an upgrade though. This one. This one indeed. Alrighty. And that's the limit reached. Alright, so we've got a lot of power now, so that's not a problem. And we've gone back down in petrochemicals as expected. So now, these guys need a lot more people around, which is a shame. Okay, what we'll do is I'll move these houses up like so. There we go, that should work. And, well, I'd love to build across here as well. That'd be great. It's just a shame that this physics center, or physics institute, doesn't actually warm the people up. It'd be great if it did.
You? What a nice surprise.
But everything else, it seems like we're doing well with. Of course, I need more of a sense of community too. So, you know what? We can fit that in here. There we go.
Thought you just dropped by? How nice of you.
Gonna make this whole area a little bit denser. And that should work quite a bit better.
At the end of the world, can you still provide us all those comforts?
Guys need a bit more luxury food, and I'm pretty sure we're running out of luxury food no matter where we get it from. Actually, no. That is a lie. There we go.
Reviewing parameters.
That'll help us out a lot.
It's my job to question things, but this place is undoubtedly great.
I'll make a lot of people happier. Alright, so back to, I guess, building more houses. Wish the community center also worked its magic on warming people up, but I guess I'm going to have to fit something in here that will do the trick. Not quite sure what we're going to go for. Hardware fabrication plant, maybe, because I need that. Oh, man. I definitely need that. Like, I need to send it out into other places. That could help. It just takes up so much space. That's the only problem. There we go. What if I rearrange this a little bit? There we go. A little bit of creativity goes a long way. Let's extend this out just a little bit more. There we go. And now we'll be able to build up here, and unfortunately not anymore, but only further. But that should make a fair bit of a diff. Oh, actually, there we go. That's 100% now. That's 500 as well. Jeez, there's 500 people within this area. Who'd have thought?
Come in, but please don't touch anything.
Alright, that rose up very quickly. So, there's going to be another bunch of crew coming up into the next flight, but I'll see you guys next time for another episode in the Anno Orbit Adventures, where hopefully we've got a better clue of what's going on. Until next time, though, guys, I'll see you later, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video of me blabbering on and finding out what in the world is happening and going on in the world of Anno.